Whoa! What's going on? All right, it is hot. It's in the 90s, low 90s. But check this out. Ledagner Poker. I just got this in today. And my initial thoughts are I wish this part right here of the bit was extended to like midpoint of this part. It was just like flat, a little bit longer. That'd be nice. It'd be easier, you know, easier to clench. But I don't know. It's not bad. I don't care. I'm not really a clencher anyway. But anyway, in it, I am smoking a blend that I just made 10 minutes ago. It's Izmir Turkish from C&D, 1 ounce. And they have a bulk Virginia flake. I think it's called Virginia Broken Flake or something like that. It's not the ribbon cut. It's like the broken flake. It's just a Virginia. And yeah, I don't think, you might be able to buy it in tins, but it's a broken flake for sure. Like you can tell it used to be a flake and they kind of broke it up. So it's not like a true flake, like like a solid piece of flake. But anyway, so half and half that. And then there's a very interesting like black Cavendish aromatic type blend that somebody gave me that has a kind of an interesting story behind it. But I don't really feel like getting into that. But anyway, it's like this weird. it's like this weird. It's like this weird black Cavendish thing. And anyway, I was listening to an interview. Look how cool. Sorry to interrupt. Look how cool that is. I don't know. People do this all the time. I wonder if does this do anything? Does this help it focus? People do this all the time. Doesn't do anything. I don't know. Anyway, this is like really nice. It's like smooth. I don't know. This is really cool. It looks cool. It's like they filled the corn cob in with some kind of thing. I don't know what they filled it with. I guess I could probably look it up. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah, it has like a cool like Missouri Meerschaum stamp on there. Yeah, somebody gave me this weird kind of aromatic thing, and I smoked it by itself, and it was just like gross, like so bad. But it definitely has probably a lot of BCA in it, and Lane BCA. Probably it smells like that. And what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was listening to some blender on some podcasts. I think it was I don't know. It was some podcast with the Captain Burley Sliced guy, and they're interviewing this guy. I think Appalachian Customs. I forget, man. But anyway, he was talking about how one of his blends has just a little bit. How Izmir or Orientals go well with just a little bit of black Cavendish in there. It was like an interesting kind of vanilla thing. But anyway, I don't know. So anyway, I haven't smoked this pipe yet. I haven't smoked this blend yet. It might just be freaking terrible. I will mention one thing that's very interesting is the Izmir Turkish. I was really wondering what that was going to smell like, just like on its own. And if you've ever smelled like a pack of Camel cigarettes, it smells like that. It's really interesting. And it reminded me how, like, if you've ever smelled a pack of American Spirit Blacks, it has Perique in there, and just reminded me how, I mean, if you smell like straight, Perique, which I bought like a while ago, like, and I've used it all up, mixing it with stuff, it's like you can tell that American Spirit Black does have a little bit of Perique in there, but not much, But yeah, I used to smoke those. Those are rough, man. But yeah, you're always like, oh, my thing was, because you take this was back in the day, of course, but you take a pack of those to the bar, and everybody would want, cigarettes from you. They'd try to bum cigarettes off you, and you'd be like, you pull out a pack of American Spirit Blacks, and they'd be like, I'm good. And you're like, word. You know what I mean? Like, okay, fine. But anyway, if you had enough whiskey, that American Spirit Black was way better than like a yellow or something that you would smoke if you weren't drinking. But I smoke cigarettes here and there, usually at like AA meetings after I got sober. And yeah, if you're not drinking, the black is way too strong. The yellow is usually what I went for. They actually, I'm going on a tangent about American Spirits now. They have a pack called the Tan pack. Tan. It is not the brown one. Oddly enough, the brown one, I'm pretty sure this is correct. The brown pack is lighter in color than the tan pack. I'm, I'm like, I think this is true. I haven't bought these in years. But anyway, there was one store, I used to try to find stores that had the tan pack because it's filtered, but whereas the brown is unfiltered, which is cool too because you don't have to worry about the stupid, but the tan pack is filtered, but it's like organic and something else, all American, something like that. But anyway, it's lighter. It's kind of like a little bit heavier than the yellow, but because I think there's like an organic version of the yellow as well. It's called a gold, I think. Anyway, if you're gonna smoke American Spirit, smoke the tan pack. But I used to go to this. I found one place in the town that I live, and the dude that worked there was just like freaking clueless. Like I'm like he didn't actually he didn't speak English, and like I mean he like barely spoke English, and he didn't know what the color tan was. So I'd be like the tan pack, and he'd just like point to all of them and just I'd be like that one, and then you go that way, that's it right there. It's like anyway. Don't smoke cigarettes. It's not good for you. Okay, here we go. My weird blend and Dagner Poker. Yeah, I wish this thing was longer. I wish this piece was, was flatter for a more lengthier amount. Quite nice. Wow, interesting. Wow. I thought this was going to be much weirder. Like, the weird aromatic stuff that I had, I probably had no more than a half ounce. And I mixed it with, a full ounce of this Virginia Broken Flake stuff and a full ounce of the Izmir. So it's 2 ounces versus, like definitely less than a half ounce. Maybe like a quarter ounce. And it's still definitely there, but it's not overpowering, which is nice. I was kind of hoping that it would be like less there actually. This is not gross. I am surprised. Yeah. I don't know. I can't really talk. Can't talk with it in my mouth. But at least the stem is it's not the normal Missouri Meerschaum stem. It's the acrylic. I don't know. It's not like one of those forever stems. I've never actually held one of those, but this is like an actual kind of. You can tell it's definitely like it's not as quality material as like a Savinelli stem or something. Not even. I mean, but it is like an actual stem. It's like an actual pipe stem. Like that would be on a briar, which is cool. I still have my eye open on the for the Country Gentleman. I think it's no, not the Country Gentleman. The Charlestown Cobb. and or the Emerald Bent, which I believe are the same design, same shape, same vitola, if you want in cigar terms, same size and shape. I don't know if that term correlates, but anyway, they were sold out of that one, so they had this one. This was like my second place. And I think they're currently sold out. They sold out of these. So I'm happy, really happy I got it. I had my eye on it for a while. Yeah, the only thing with this blend is I wish it had less. I wish I put less of the aromatic stuff in there. But really, it's just adding a slight thing, just a slight little thing. And the Izmir is giving it like a spice on the nose, which I'm not a huge fan of. Yeah, the aromatic's just kind of giving it a little bit of body. I was also thinking that if this blend really sucks, then I might infuse it with something. Or just stove it, you know? I could always stove it. I might do that anyway. If I smoke like half of the amount that I have and have like an ounce left, and I get bored of it, I might just stove the rest of what I have. And see if that does anything. Because anyway, I don't know. But I will say that the 2 bulk ounces of the Turkish and the Virginia that I got dry, very dry, but burning fantastic. Yeah, this is a cool pipe. It's not. I thought it was gonna be smaller. You know, it's actually not that small. And it's I like the thickness of the walls. It seems to be warming up a little bit, but way less than if I was smoking one of my Briars. Hmm. Hmm. Oh yeah, that spice is kicking in. Hmm. Yeah, like I want to really puff on this because it's actually tastes really good. This is crazy. I mean, I guess the flavor is pretty one-dimensional. It's interesting enough, you know. Yeah, pipe's starting to warm up a little bit. Yeah, yeah, starting to warm up a little bit. Well, I'm not going to keep you for the entirety of this bowl. So anyway, that's what I got going on. And yeah, I'm gonna smoke this, take a nap, and then go to the gym and do some deadlift stuff. And don't worry, I'm not gonna film it. I don't think I'll make any more of those gym videos. I don't know, maybe like in a while, maybe in a few months or something, just to see if there's any kind of changes in my form or anything. But it's kind of a pain in the ass to make. I'd rather just work out and not worry about the video or whatever. Alrighty. This is warming up. I might put this down, let it chill out for a second. Okay, that's it. Thanks. I'll see you later.